Hi, this is a short demo of the Bully bootloader for the PIC-24. This demo assumes the bootloader firmware is already installed in the target CPU. The top window of the bootloader graphical user interface, or GUI, is used for serial output from the CPU, while the bottom window has status output from the bootloader. When the bootloader starts, it reads the COM port, baud rate, and hex file that was last used by the program. These are stored in a local directory under the current user, as you can see by these status messages. The COM port can be changed by this pull-down list, while the baud rate is selected by the adjacent pull-down list. After setting the COM port and baud rate, the Open COM checkbox opens the port. The mClear checkbox, when checked, asserts both the DTR and RTS signals of the COM port. On my breadboard, I have the RTS signal of my USB to serial cable tied to the mClear signal of the PIC-24. Thus, when I click the mClear checkbox, this asserts mClear low true to the PIC-24. Toggling the checkbox brings the mClear signal back high, causing the PIC-24 to reset. You can see that my PIC-24 has indeed been reset, causing the welcome message of the currently loaded application to print to the serial output window. In this case, I have my PIC-24 currently programmed with the Echo application. The Echo application reads serial characters from the UART, increments them, and echoes them back. The Send button can be used to send whatever is in the adjacent type-in field to the PIC-24. So I will type in A1, A, and X, press the Send button, and get back a 2, B, and Y. This Send button on the right side of the type-in field sends the contents of the type-in field along with a new line character. To program a new application, use the hex file button to browse to a new hex file. Let's download the file reset.hex to the PIC-24. After selecting the new hex file, all I have to do is click the mClear and Program button to download the new application. This toggles the RTS signal of the USB to serial cable, which is tied to mClear the PIC-24, causing the PIC-24 to reset, thus entering the bootloader firmware. The bootloader firmware establishes communication with the PC bootloader GUI and then downloads the new hex file. You can see the status messages verifying the download. After programming is complete, you will see the new application executed. If you don't have your mClear input tied to either RTS or DTR of the COM port, then you must either cycle power on the PIC-24 or manually assert the mClear signal, perhaps by a push button, and then press the Program button within 2 seconds in order to begin the download. The Enable Config Bits Programming checkbox allows the configuration bits in the hex file to be programmed in addition to the application code. Typically, you would just use the configuration bits that have been loaded with the bootloader firmware, since if you change the configuration bits to invalid values, the bootloader may no longer work. The Logging Enabled checkbox captures everything in the top window to a log file when checked. This concludes the Bully bootloader demonstration. Please see the documentation for more information. Thanks for viewing.